Hey guys, and welcome back to Europa Universalis for our Shattered World Observation game, where we can see here the Spanish have discovered the new world of South Odinland, and are currently exploring it. One thing I wanted to point out though is actually that even though the Norse faith did gain a very strong hold upon Europe, the fashion still went exactly like it did in real life, so the fashion did not change just because of religions. That must prove then the game has proven that religion and fashion have no interaction. That's what is proven to us. But yes, I don't know. I wonder if a different religion had been in control like this, at least onto this level of completely, there's no Catholic faith basically apart from the Coptics, but not in Europe at least. I wonder if that would have affected the fashion. You never know, Maybe they'd name it like that's an Odin hat. Or, the guns are called like, four hammers. I don't know. It'd been interesting to think like how things would have been different if there was a very strong religion rather than, Christianity in Europe. I wonder. But yes. But going back, speaking of Europe, let's head over to Europe and see what's going on. At the moment right now, it's going as we expect. Lombardy's actually been doing a nice little job down here. And obviously up here, kind of controlling the areas of Italy. There's a current war, looks like, against Egypt. I mean, Egypt always seems to be fighting someone at the moment. Everyone's just beating up Egypt. We're actually going to increase the speed, I think. Everyone's always fighting them. Carnatic, though, look at these men. Just ones and ones, and we got many rebels appearing in Algeria. Are Algeria going to go the way of the Bengal? Is that what's going on? And they're going to get beaten up by Carnatic, and that's going to lead to a downfall for them? Minus 52. Ak Kuyunlu is actually in part of this. They're a vassal of Carnatic. Could they feed, Algeria's lands to them? Could we see a rise of a new nation? Shirvan is actually over here. And we just saw peace was made, it looked like. The vassal didn't get anything. It's hard to tell what happened there. They definitely got pushed back a bit, but it's hard to tell the exact amounts. But yeah, it looks as though they obviously, did give up. Could have been white peace or something, but let's decrease the speed there. We can see that whenever I'm clicking on stuff, it takes ages to pop out. But yeah, I'm liking that Basra. And Spanish Arabia. And they've got stronghold around this area. If they'd gone for colonialism, they could actually pop up over here as well. They don't have to go to the New World. They could just come over here and take stuff as well. That would not be the biggest surprise, I guess. Algeria there in that little place. I don't see any Spain over here, though. Spain does not look like they want to come over here. Coming back to China, I mean, yeah, there's Yan for you. We got Liang. I don't think that was there last time. Was it? Did I miss that one last? Or did I forget that I mentioned them last time? But yeah, Changsheng is a tributary state. Pan is the emperor of China. Yes, you got Yu as the emperor. What a situation. Karashar looking a bit nicer these days. Manchu controls these lands. The Jan have lost all their lands up here. It's a bit of a mess up here right now. Hopefully they can clean themselves up. Mordva's getting beaten up, it would seem. Manchu and Pskov are fighting them. Well, Pskov is only fighting Mordva. I don't know why they're attacking Mordva. I know Mordva own this little piece here. Okay, so they want that little piece, it would seem. That doesn't seem a big deal for me. But that northern area, someone could try and take over this, like the Karashar. That could be big. Yan separatists, though, down here. Korea, though, at war with Yan, Manchu, and Min. So if Korea comes down into here, those are some good lands. Those are some good lands and could allow them then to sweep across the other Chinese kingdoms and take them down. Can the new Emperor Yu stop Korea? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Dun, dun. I've forgotten the music. Oh, well. People have been telling me, obviously, though, that there is a colony here from Yan. And actually, Yan still is around here in Tibet as well. Apologies, I did not notice for some reason. When I was like this, I thought that was just the natural color. I don't know why I thought this was the natural color for Taiwan, but yeah. To me, it looked like it was just, there was no nation there. And the name didn't pop up. I couldn't really see it very well. I thought it was just like the mountains or something. So to a point, that's why I did not notice that. And that's why they got colonialism. There you go. For colonizing Taiwan. If we go over here, I don't see anything for now. No Asian nations to go over here just yet. Have the Europeans decided to dock in? It happened. Spain! Spain are the first one. Spain kind of got late into the game, but Algeria and England, I guess, didn't have the money to be able to afford to start doing colonies. You got Algeria now, like, you know, adventuring everywhere. Look at them. They don't even have guns yet. But they're adventuring around looking at everything, but they haven't even set up a colony anywhere. And from what I've seen so far, neither has England. We'll take a quick check. You never know, maybe someone got there first. Oh, Finland is now here. Finland off in the east. I mean, Finland is basically Russia here. Except for they're not Russian. I don't think, at least. Oh, we could check the culture of the king. I say I'm going to forget things as we go along because we've been doing this for quite a while now. I don't see anyone up here. Nope, looks like Spain was the first one to get there. Well, there you go. Spain is #1. So what is the culture of the king of Finland? Visigothic. Well, there you go. Yes, he's a store. So he's not really Russian, but he does rule over the people up here. If he can unite the people, fight Spain potentially would be pretty cool. Remember, Finland is his as well, and no other marches. He's out of the Jomsvikings as well. Pretty good alliance there. Egypt. Egypt has been pushed back a lot. Look how much little land they've actually got in Egypt these days. And Ethiopia is now fighting them again. They're losing so much land. I think Egypt could be one of the big losers here so far from CK2. They had a lot of land in various places. They now got this and that's it over here. Sicily took the rest. Sicily's moving to Greece, it looks like. And up here, they still got their lands up here, but they're landlocked at the moment. Looks like Croatia, I think, maybe took, or did they have Friuli? They had some land over here they connect back, I remember correctly. Actually, Lombardy has Vienna, which they call Venedig. Venedig? Venedig. Okay. Aquitaine control these two. But yeah, and up here, they still control 2 pieces up here as well for Egypt. But I think once Egypt starts to lose more, those other pieces will start disappear. They'll be eaten up as well. There's no real chance, though, I don't think. So we will see the end of Egypt, I think. You never know. You can say that in other times, and it might come back to bite you in the butt, but I'm pretty confident. Culture, Greek, those Greek Norsemen. Denmark is still alive. Denmark? How? Out with Sweden. And I guess that's Saxony. How's Saxony doing these days? Now, Saxony has lost a bit of land over here. The Finnish Pontic Steppe. I think the Finnish took land over here. They've been beaten back a little bit over here, so Saxony's not looking good these days. Which, of course, is one of the, you know, the Abbanids' lands. I think the Abbanids are just going to be left in England, aren't they? Yeah. I think Austrasia and Saxony are going to be the losers here in Europe when it comes to from CK2 to EU4. And I think, yeah, England's going to be the main stronghold, the Abbanids. Who would have thought? Who would have thought at the beginning when we started and we saw the Abbanids and we followed them? Who would have thought they'd be the kings of England? That's what they'd be right now. Manchurian West Siberia. So Manchu ate up all of this. Korea has not finished off Yan yet, but they're looking good. Mongolia is now pushing down south because they've been beaten from the top up here. And it's a tributary state of Korea. Korea has 2 tributary states, Mongolia and Liang. So Korea's already acting like they're the emperor. Yeah, so Korea's already acting like they're the emperor. They're not the emperor yet, but you know, he's getting those tributary states saying, hey, we're the big daddy nowadays. Yan and Manchu still. There's a coalition, but it's only got Yan. So that's not good. Ainu, Yi, Wu, and Changsheng. So Wu might be okay for now. But is that a good idea? Maybe allying with them is just making Korea more powerful. Maybe we need to ally with the other Chinese kings, Wu. You betrayed the whole of China. Traitors! All of them. And this is probably Al Jazeera, yeah? Yeah, Al Jazeera did a pretty good job over here. So they're kind of letting Spain go take the New World. But Al Jazeera's coming over here to, you know, Indonesia and stuff. Taking what they can. Yeah, Brunei has got most of the land over here in Australia. And the islands? Guam and stuff, they're not really that over here yet. Let's go back to the New World then. How are things going with that new little Spanish colony? They get on well with the locals? They've spread out a little bit here. Westphalian, Norse. I'm looking forward to seeing how they deal with the natives. How are they going to deal with the natives? You know, with the Christian nations when they came along, they did not, shall we say, it didn't go well for the natives. But maybe the Norse are going to be different. I mean, when I think about the Norse religion, you know, Odin, Thor, Loki and stuff. Is it Freya? Oh no, Freya's a different, is that a different one? I always forget, but yes. I don't think it's going to go well. When I think about the religious teachings of the Norse, I don't think they're going to be particularly nice. How do things go with you and the Doom? Let's have a quick look. I don't think they've done any of them so far. Okay, what about you? Oh, no, I want this. Go away. This nation then, how are you doing? You've got none as well. Zapotec. They've got none as well. You kind of want to have one of these by now, I feel like. I feel like that's what you want. Yeah, I don't think it's going to go well. I don't think we're going to see very much going on here in Central America. Central America is not going to look good. And we come up to North America, though. Kind of what we expect. Huron, Iroquois, yeah, Creek, you know, looking pretty nice there. Yeah, they're pretty spread out, though, actually, the natives. That's surprising, actually. I find a lot of the natives tend to, like, just go around a certain area, like, especially over here, which a lot of them are. They're actually pretty spread out. You got a little, like, congregation here in the middle. Yeah, nicely spread out. What's that? Okay, that is one, okay. For some reason, I thought that wasn't one of the natives then. They are. Okay, coming up this way then. No Japan or China or Korea. Okay, let's go back to Europe then. Let's go to Europe. Scotland. How you doing, Scotland? How's it looking? You're at war currently with the Joms Vikings. What ideas you got right now? Exploration ideas. We haven't seen you really in North America. Like, I've not seen any people. I've seen whales. I don't mean I saw a whale, not the country Wales, guys, okay? Wales does not exist. They're underneath England. It used to exist. It did used to exist. No, I don't see any Scottish going over. Actually, wait, does Wales exist? No, Spain did eat it up. Yeah, it's all gone over here. All those lands over there. How the John's Vikings doing? Because you're currently fighting the Scottish, aren't you? Winning pretty well, and also fighting these guys as well. That would be good for the John's Vikings. They could take this land, I get rid of that nation that has a buggy name. Beat back. Imagine the Joms Vikings take over Scotland. That'd be kind of cool. It's like the Joms Vikings, you know, they're taking back the ancestral home, even though it's controlled by the Norse, you know. It's like, okay, but we want to keep it safe by making sure that the, you know, religious institution controls kind of the Holy Land. Oh my! They did a massive number on Scotland. Scotland, I think, has to move to the New World. Scotland has these islands, and they kind of have this edge of Scandinavia. But the Joms Vikings just gone flying up. They want to protect the religious holy sites, don't they? You know, Scandinavia, really. But we've also got Nidaros. Now, who controls this? Duke Ashmadir. He controls that right now. Okay, he's probably going to like the Joms Vikings. Germany, how you doing? You've been doing pretty nicely. How does the Great Power list look? You're just on the edge there, just underneath Finland, Korea, England, Bengal, Al Jazeera, Carnatic, and Spain. Kind of looks the same most of what we've seen before. Nothing has changed too much. Sicily has kind of now moved over here. Yep, they've eaten up Bulgaria. The Sicily out Bulgaria. They've kind of moved over here. Egypt lost a bit of land over the Sicily. They've still got the other lands. Bohemia is still here in Sardinia, Corsica. Oh, is Egypt getting beaten back now by... Is Egypt... No, Egypt... Did they lose piece? I don't think they lost any land to Ethiopia, did they, Egypt? They might have lost this piece here, but now Nubia is beating back Egypt. It's revenge. Nubia is getting revenge on Ethiopia. Nubia is going to have the last laugh, potentially, here. They could take all this land on the coast here and basically make themselves the size they used to be. And they can compete then with Ethiopia and Egypt. But what happened to Ethiopia? What happened to your men? You got 12... Look how many men Nubia has. How does he have so many? You have so little. What happened to your men? Did your war with Egypt go badly? That's the only thing I can think of right now. Al Jazeera's look better in other days. They're still strong. We still see them on the Great Power List, quite high up. Kilwa still kind of the same. But Kalundwi is doing a very good job here in South Africa. I guess, is that central? I mean, this is kind of Central Africa. It's just below Central Africa. So, I don't know. Mali, what you doing? At war with quite a few of the people around here, like Katsina. If Mali could win this war, this would be really good for them. Bonoman is at war with them as well. So, who started this war then? Bonoman Conquest. Okay, so... Okay, Bonoman has instigated this war. We've got England down here as well. Spain. We saw Spain there before. England. Okay, England's really gone for Africa now. Yeah, so England going for Africa right now. And they've even got down... Yep. Okay, that's why we've not seen England in the New World. When they went there, they just thought, you know what? Just like the Vikings who first found North America and said, not much here. The English did exactly the same. Was like, yeah, you know, our forefathers, I I saw some writings of our forefathers coming to this place. They said there wasn't much here. The Aborigines were like, you know, let's go to Africa then. There's resources down there. How's Bengal? How you doing, Bengal? No war for you right now, but we do have Bihar separatists. 31,000 men. And I don't see Bengal's army. Al Jazeera, I guess there's 21,000. What's Spain doing over here? Spain's at war with Carnatic. Oh, Carnatic want to kick Spain out. They're like, you've had this colony here for long enough. You've had this trade route for so long, since CK2. How many years ago did they have this? Maybe 300 years ago? 400 years ago? So Carnatic are going to kick them out. But Carnatic is winning. Spain, Ireland, Jom's Vikings, Nidaros, Basra, and Spain versus just Carnatic. That would be just to get rid of that then. Khmer is doing really nicely still. Still keeping us the Malacca as well. Both just doing what they have been doing. Yeah, just keeping on doing what they're doing. That's fine by me. If we have a look up here. Oh, no, you! So you has been split in half. Min has taken this over. And looks like Lanna is looking pretty big. I think Lanna may have been part of that war. Who's this then? King Po Mayungwanan. Okay, 265. He's very good at diplomacy and war. No one has been able to do this then. Good job for them. Who's the emperor then? Still you. So they didn't take the Mandate of Heaven. They just beat them up. And they're currently at war. You conquest of Changsha against Ning. So they're trying to regain some glory here. Ning has been split up as well. Min. Looks like maybe they were together possibly and there's a double war going on. I'm not sure. It's hard to see what actually happened over here. Korea probably defeated. Yet they defeated Yan. But they're fighting Cochin and Karasar. Cochin, there'll be nice borders there. Yan is kind of pushed a bit south. Buryatia is doing well in the north up here. So we've now got Buryatia kind of controlling the northern area. Korea needs to beat up Manchu, really, don't they? But Manchu is paying tribute to them, so I guess they're okay then. They can beat Cochin, it'd be good borders then for Korea. If they could also defeat Yerin as well, that'd be good. Karashar is fighting Korea in this war, but Korea's winning. Plus 37, so it seems like they're fighting really just Cochin. Karashar maybe doesn't care enough to help. At least as much as they should be. Occupied by Korea, though. So Korea's actually come all the way down here to Karashar's lands in Tibet. They really want to win that war. And Japan. Now, if we look at Japan, Ashikaga is doing pretty well there. We got Shiba and Oichi. Those are the three big ones. And we still got a new up here, though. But those three seem to be the main people fighting over here. Yeah, so Ashikaga is in control right now, and Ainu's a tributary state. Okay, we'll leave Japan then. Goodbye, Japan. It's February. It's cold. It's very cold right now. Oh, baby, it's cold outside. But in here it's nah. I don't know the words. But yeah, we're going back over to the New World. Not a colony. Over here, the Andean lands. Doesn't really seem to have changed much. No one seems to be doing much over here right now. They're not, I guess, really had much interaction with the Europeans. They don't see the forthcoming doom, I guess, right now. Spain, though, doing a very good job, though, with their little colony here. The Norse colony. Come to the Caribbean. No one's bothered to come to the Caribbean. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. England is in the Caribbean. Now, it may just be the colour. I just didn't notice for some reason. But yeah, I do apologize. Maybe that was there before. So the English have come to the Caribbean. Well, there we go. They've gone to Africa and the Caribbean. They've not taken anything up there. Anything up here? No as well. So no one's come to North America, really. The Caribbean, South America, both have got, you know, places now. But the rest is a no-go. Finland? Okay, Finland, what's going on? Sweden and Saxony. You can't beat Sweden? Okay, no, they are winning. -4. Okay, they're winning quite badly, actually. But yeah, what is this war about, then? Attacker. Finnish conquest. Okay, so Finland's still trying to get their borders nice and busy. They want to get all of that. That would just look great, wouldn't it? Then they can fight the Spanish, kick them out of Ruthenia. That'll be perfect. Spain, how you doing? You're still looking great over here. If you twisted the camera around, look a little smiley face, possibly. But yeah, still doing a great job over there. Germany, you fight in Austria. No, you're fighting Sicily and Bohemia. Probably over this piece of land. It's Sicily looking in massive trouble right now. Serbia, Bulgaria, Poland. Poland is doing something. Good job, Poland. Is a vassal of Serbia. Okay. Serbia's now gone up to here. Serbia's been doing a good job, I would say. Now it says Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria was involved, and Bulgaria took that land back. Good for them. Sicily being kicked around again. And Thessalonica has grown, actually, up to here. They're all with Lombardy. They've had a good time. There's been some surprises, actually. Egypt being Nubia. Oh, my. They've let Ethiopia just keep the coast. They don't care about ships or anything, but they just let them keep the coast. Very interesting. But Egypt is now mostly just... It's hardly Egypt either. You know, Spain has Cairo. They just took Cairo. That's it. They're like, none of the rest of Egypt we want. We just want Cairo. Why did they get that? Why did Egypt... What? Oh, and this isn't even Egypt. This is Damietta. Okay, so all that there is... Yeah, so that's Damietta. Why did Spain get this? Did that break free of Spain? And this is Egypt. So Egypt's just going along down this way. That's not much, is it? That's pretty bad. But Nubia doing a good comeback, potentially. I'm glad to see Nubia possibly making a comeback. It's kind of sad at the beginning there. They survived all the way through CK2. Carnatic is... Yep. Algiers is the new Bengal. Carnatic has realized that they just beat up other, you know, massive nations. Just beat them up a bit, they'll fall to chaos, just like Bengal. Bengal still hasn't gotten out of it. Look at this. Bengal, who's fighting you? Basra, Avad, Andali, and Miwa? What is this? And Carnatic did take that place from Spain. Oh my. Poor Bengals. It's just a disaster, isn't it? What a disaster for them. We got Bihar separatists, noble rebels as well. Whew. But yes, Algiers trying to fight back. Let's have a quick look at Al Jazeera then. So in this war, they're currently losing minus 89%. Carnatic's armies are just massive. They're using all the people they get from southern India and also from the Central Asian steppes. They're just getting a ton of men and women to just fight their wars, and that was the end. And look at Carnatic now. They're stretching over here. They got a nice big chunk here. Did they give this out? Let's have a quick look. Did they give that out? Thracia? Thracia. Duke Somers, Moskos, Yazidi, and Greek. Okay. So Al Jazeera is now split in two. This land is now completely split off. So Al Jazeera, Persia, and the main area of Al Jazeera. But oh no, Bengal. I'm just. We need a second just to look at this to kind of understand what's going on. I mean, Bengal, why? It's actually completely fallen apart. They're still number 5 in the Great Power List, which, you know, it just shows you how big they were. The main word being were. Yutsang has got this. Looks like Karashar was kicked out of Tibet. We've got Purang. Oh, it's still the descendants of Genghis Khan though, but he's Coptic. How many wars? Still Basra. The wars aren't even over. These are just the rebels that are broken free. Bihar. King Dropedo Tomara. He is Coptic and culture Avadi. Well, there we go. We're gonna have to come back once. We need to see when that war's over. There's 3 wars going on right there. We need to see what it looks like after those wars are done. I don't want to look at that for much longer. Korea, how's it going? Yerevan, and they're fighting Japan. So Yerevan has made a deal with the devil, I guess, and bring them in. Right now, I think Korea has this kind of... It's a bit of a mess up there. Come back into China. The Emperor, is it still you? It is still currently you. So you has kept this position as Emperor. It's grown a little bit there, but it's completely split apart now. And they're eating up each other, yep. They're all slowly... Ning is not doing well. The former Emperor before you. We're going to have to come back to Asia, aren't we? Because these are just massive wars going on. And it's hard to tell what's going to happen in any second. We're coming to the New World, though. Spain still doing really well. Getting more colonies down here as well. Germany. So a lot... because everything got us so late. It's, 1586. It's allowed a lot of the other European nations to also maybe get here in time and make their own colonies. But England and Spain have a slight head start. It's only a slight one, though. Anyone else could still really get involved at this point in time. So it could be fun to see which nations bother to come over if they think it's worth their while. Joms Vikings are even here as well. Let's say we could see the Joms Vikings come over. Going back to Europe right now, Ireland's still safe because they're still allied with Spain, are they? They're still allied with Spain, so that's giving them that kind of safety net right now. Serbia, the whole Croatia thing there. Lombardy's now got this. Lombardy's been kicked out by the Germans, so the Germans are taking over more of their lands. Joms Vikings are at war with Saxony, Calabria, and Auvergne. So Saxony's getting beaten back as usual. Finland is still at war. Now, Finland finished their war. But things are not good for Sweden right now. Who's Sweden at war with? Scotland. Okay, and that little nation there, whose name we can't say because it has some unspeakable words upon it. Lombardy beat that other little Italian. So it's basically Lombardy and Spain that control Italy. Aquitaine still as it is. As it's always been. I'm trying to say something too long, so I want to go back to Bengal so we can finally see what happened there. Khorasan's done well. Mordva still exists, It's still, the Seljuks are still alive. The Seljuks are still alive right now. Okay, it's maybe almost done. Yeah, just out. No, okay, new war. Al Jazeera and Tador. Okay. Wow. And Norse Zealots. Al Jazeera just flying on in there. They can't beat Carnatic, but they can beat the Bengals. Ava's now sneaking down this way, getting very close to Carnatic. And we've got Miwa. So Miwa has this and this. King Uday Somavansha. So he is actually a Norse faith. And Rajput culture. So when it comes to the faith, then we've now actually got a Norse Indian nation. So Norse has really now made it into India. They have their own actual nation here now. And Bihar is still Coptic. Yeah. And so is Bengal. So they're still both Coptic, those two. Yeah. Okay, well, oh. Carnatic, that moved a bit. Did they gain something? Honestly, maybe it's just because the name changed to Carnatic India. I know, but this is the main. Look at the Carnatic. Look at them. Look, if they ever connect these two together, this is going to be an insane nation. No wonder the institutions have been starting around here in India. Doesn't surprise me. Yutsai is looking pretty good. Shun is doing a pretty good job as well. Korea, I think maybe there was a white peace potentially. Doesn't look like they lost anything. They've still got good lands. Oh, Ashikaga almost as united Japan. There's only Oichi, really, who is the last vassal underneath him, or daimyo. So if he can get that, that'll be massive. Chu's looking pretty good as well. Yu is having a bit of difficulty here. Lana, is Lana going for the mandate? Lana is going for the mandate of heaven. Could we see a new emperor of China that is not Chinese? What is Northern Thai? His culture. That would be crazy. If it could go down here. I've never seen an AI take it. I've only seen other Chinese nations fight over. I've never seen like a Southeast Asian nation take it. But it would be great. Look, oh, Bengal. Ah, oh, Bengal. They've been kicked out of Persia. Yep, completely, haven't they? Basically. Yep, that's controlled by Basra. The other lands, they got that. Just here, really. Yep, Miwa's got that. Wow, are they even on the Great Power list? They're completely kicked off the Great Power list now. Bengal is out of here. We got Spain, Carnatic, Al Jazeera, quite far behind them. Spain and Carnatic being the main two. We saw Carnatic did fight Spain and they won. England doing a pretty good job, I guess. Then Germany, Ashikaga, Korea, and Basra. Wow, Basra is 8th, above Finland. That is correct. They're above Finland. Who would think they're above Finland? Look at the land Finland's got. It may not be as good land, maybe, but you'd still think, you know, it may not be as developed potentially, but still you'd think it wouldn't be too bad. That's a lot of land to have. That's a lot of land to have. Mali looks like they beat back Katsina a bit there. But let's go off east again. Down to the islands. Down to the island. We've got Tanate. Algiers doing pretty good. Ooh, what happened down here? Khmer seems to have taken more land here in Australia. It's kind of half Khmer and half Brunei. But it's Brunei and Australia. It's going to be fun to see what happens with the colonies. You know, will the colonies break free? And what will that look like? And how will they get involved in politics? I'm liking this world so far, though. It's been an interesting place so far, I have to admit. Nothing too crazy over there. Yep, I don't notice any colonies over there. But people are starting really to start making colonies. Jom's Vikings. Were they the first to actually do North America, apart from the Caribbean with England? You know, England's doing, yeah, basically taking the whole... Look at this. All the islands in the Caribbean are going to them. And Spain is taking South America. So Spain gets South America. England is given the Caribbean. Maybe they've made an agreement here. And the Jom's Vikings get North America. Yep, they are the only... They're the first... The Jom's Vikings First ones that, I don't think anyone guessed that, to North America. I did say who do you think. I think a lot of people, Spain was the first one, I think, unless I did miss England, of course. I think a lot of people did guess Spain. I mean, that was probably the best choice. You know, Spanish, Brazil right there. The war Carnatic again. What? What? Spain? What is this? Jihad against Spain. Well. Who are your enemies? Carnatic and Mayhan. What about for you, Carnatic? Spain, Spanish Brazil, Bazo, Joms Vikings, and Ireland. Well, we'll be back next time, guys, for the war between Carnatic and Spain, round 2. The Carnatic Jihad. But yes, I've been enjoying this. This has been a fun little world. I didn't think it would change this much from CK2. I thought it'd be more like what Spain's been doing, you know, a lot of like establishing lands, keeping their power. But looking at Bengal and, you know, even China, that shows us that is, and even now Al Jazeera it's happening to. That's not what's happened so far. So yeah, see you guys next time. I'm out the door.